Hello, Chris here from TheCompulsiveCanadianGamer.com. So today we have got a really interesting kind of unboxing. Unboxing probably won't be interesting, but the figure is. Ubisoft Collectibles out of the United Kingdom did a couple of figures. One I didn't buy, one I did, which we've got here today. They're doing, I can't remember what the series is called. It's like Assassin's Creed Masterworks or something like that. And they're going back and they're doing some characters from games that just never got a figure. One of them being Shay Cormac. And the other one they actually did was Aveline from Liberation. So that one, it was a game that was okay. I didn't particularly like it, so it's the only reason I'm not buying the figure. And it's kind of a weird figure. She's like kind of reefing on a crocodile's mouth. It's kind of bizarre. Check it out. If you go to amazon.co.uk, you'll actually see it up on their site. But when I was looking for, I told you guys earlier about my Assassin's Creed Cassandra fiasco with Ubisoft store in Canada and the United States not having them in stock. When I went looking to find her, I happened to stumble across this guy. Never having seen them before, started to do a little research, and the latter part of last year they came out with this sort of master liner. I can't remember what it's called. Sadly, it doesn't say it on the box. Anyways, yeah, it's just Ubi Collectibles. Anyways, so they've done these couple of figures. I've got an inkling that we're probably going to see more. Maybe we can get some, I don't know, maybe we'll see another Ezio, maybe we'll see Altair or something like that. Because back when those first came out, the figures were okay, but you know, they certainly aren't of the same stature that they are nowadays. You know, Assassin's Creed 3 and on, they started to really up their game for their collectibles during special editions and stuff like that. So having something like this from a figure from a game that I actually really enjoyed. I thought Rogue was fantastic. If you haven't played it, and I know a lot of people panned it, it came out the same day that Unity did. Unity was for PS4, Rogue was for PlayStation 3. It was a really bizarre decision on Ubisoft's part. Unity turned out to be, you know, kind of shitty, while Rogue turned out to be just a real standout title and something that surprised a lot of people. It's the first game we ever got to play a Templar for any extended period of time. I'm not going to take that crappy cardboard thing out. I did it for the other video, but this one's just like, I don't know, just looked like crap. So yeah, you know, like Rogue was, I thought, a really fantastic game. If you haven't played it, it actually leads like right up to the minute before Unity starts. I had no idea that was the case until I played it, I guess about a year and a half ago now. I was really behind on my Assassin's Creed. As much as I love the franchise, I tend to let 2 or 3 games back up in my backlog, and then I'll play through like a whole ton of stories. So I did that when Origins came out. I hadn't played Rogue, I hadn't played Unity, I hadn't played Syndicate, and I just kind of blew through them all in a couple of months leading up to the release of Origins at the time. Oops, missed a piece there. So yeah, so Rogue just was one of those games, like, if you liked Black Flag, you'll love Rogue. It's all pretty much just, you know, naval combat and stuff like that, as well as, like I say, this really interesting story where you get to play Templar and find out why, you know, why anybody would change factions. And, you know, we hear that the Assassins are so good, but, you know, when you take sort of an outside looking in, anybody who's, you know, opposing somebody else thinks they're the good guys. So, you know, when you saw the Assassins through the eyes of the Templars, that they didn't look nearly as wholesome as we've come to believe for a group of people who kill people for for not believing in what they do. So yeah, we've got Shay Cormac here. This is a really nice sculpt. You know, he's even kind of got like a little level of stubble on his face. The musket-looking gun that he has, very well detailed. You know, flaps of his coat blowing in the wind over the tundra. Where this really differentiated from, where Rogue differentiated from Black Flag was the majority of it was through northern United States and some places into Canada during the middle of winter. So like everywhere you're going, it was snowy, it was blustery and stuff like that. So a huge change from, you know, the Caribbean setting of Black Flag. Yet it still just really worked well. The game was massive. There was like so many islands that you could go check out, much like Black Flag. It was actually broken into, it was so big they broke it into like 2 areas of naval combat and stuff, naval exploration. So Yeah, this is so. This was really kind of a cool idea that they came out with. You know, so many years after Rogue has come out, because I believe Rogue came out in 2014. So you know they re-released it on PlayStation last year, the remastered edition, and that's part of why I didn't check it out in the beginning. I started it day one when I bought it back in 2014, and it totally showed the times. You know, like I'd already played Black Flag on PS4, so stepping back to PS3 to go play an Assassin's game, it looked like crap. Like, it was terrible, textures were bad, all the things that made Black Flag so amazing really was glaringly bad in Rogue. Flash forward about 5 months, they released it on PC in this, you know, sort of HD version. Everything was smoother, it looked nice, but I've always been, you know, a PlayStation guy. I like my trophies, so I really wanted to play it, you know, on PlayStation. So I held off on my belief that they probably had some kind of like exclusivity deal with PS3, and you know, they were just waiting to release the remastered edition on PS4, and I figured they skipped a year there where they didn't do any games. The movie had come out and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, okay, here's a prime freaking time to release Rogue in HD. Never happened. So we're, you know, approaching Origins coming out. I have to play everything in order, so I had to kind of step back. Finished Rogue and Syndicate and Unity and all that. Finished Origins, and wouldn't you frickin' know it that not but a few months later they announced, hey, next spring we're doing remastered edition of Rogue on PlayStation 4. So if you want to play it, that's the version definitely to get. Don't look for the PS3 version, it's kind of bunk. Or play it on PC, you can probably get it practically free on PC at this point. So yeah, it is out there now. It's disappointing that a lot of fans probably panned it and didn't see it, or didn't pan it, they just skipped it because of where it was located at the time. So anyways, I'm rambling on and on and on about PlayStation here. So anyways, this is Shay. You can only get them in the UK, so if you want them, you got to go look on amazon.co.uk, or if you can find a workaround to get onto the Ubisoft UK site. They sell them there too, but they don't ship to North America. So this is kind of your only option if you're in the Great White North and you want one of these guys. All right, that is it for today. Another thing I'll bring up, if you haven't seen the other videos, I'm rocking the PlayStation jersey here. I got these guys custom made just recently. So if you're looking to, name or game tag back there, if you're looking to if you want one of these, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about selling them on Etsy. Just kind of gauging response from people right now, seeing if it's worth it or not. I'll have some detailed pictures as well showing up on our Facebook page, as well as CompulsiveCanadianGamer.com if you want to check us out. Throw a subscribe or a like at us on YouTube, and we appreciate your support. Alright, thanks guys. Don't have anything else coming up for the next little while for unboxings, but do check us out on CompulsiveCanadianGamer.com for reviews coming up for Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as I'm going to be starting Anthem in about another week and a half on the 22nd. So once those come out, check out the site and see what you think. Check out the reviews and let us know how we're doing. Alright, thanks guys. This is Chris signing off. Peace out.